Hello and welcome to the 19th Annual RoboFest Kickoff Information Meeting presentation. This PowerPoint file can be found on the robofest.net website under What's New, as well as Get Involved 2018 main page. Let's get started. Welcome to RoboFest 2018. We are little robots with big missions. The list here represents the number of people, including students assistants, program assistants, coordinators, professors, and our illustrious director, Dr. C.J. Chung, professor of computer science and the founder and director of RoboFest. The agenda for this presentation, we will cover an overview of the program, go through the schedule for the season, 2018 registration and how to advance, the open competition categories, the rules for each main competition category, and then a slide for questions and answers can be addressed through follow-up through email. Let's get started with the overview. RoboFest mission statement is to inspire kindergarten through college students for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, to help them develop creativity and problem-solving skills, and to prepare them to excel in higher education and technological careers. Features of RoboFest: we require sensors. All of our robots are autonomous. We provide challenging, dynamic playing fields, unknown factors, and no direct help from adults is allowed. Teams can use any robotics kit or system. RoboFest is affordable. Teams can reuse old kits and our registration fee maintained at $50. We conduct pre- and post assessments online. We host qualifying competitions, regionals, and our World Championship event. The age division for most categories is Junior Division, grades 5 through 8, and Senior Division, grades 9 through 12, in the spring of 2018. We host a variety of competition categories for more opportunities in STEM learning. Season opportunities for 2018 include the game and exhibition main qualifying competitions, and the open competition categories include RoboParade, Bottle Sumo, Robot Drawing Contest, Division Centric Challenge, the Unknown Mission Challenge, and RoboArts, formerly known as GRAF. The official general rules document and other important forms can be found on the robofest.net website under Get Involved 2018 main page. Coaches are responsible to communicate any updates to the rules to the contestants as they are published. All of our online surveys for math and science are anonymous. We conduct a pre-survey where the instructions are emailed to coaches when they are registering teams, and we conduct a post survey after the qualifiers. We will instruct the coaches by email in April. Lawrence Tech offers an opportunity for scholarship for any distinguished RoboFest team member who chooses to attend Lawrence Tech. Team members can earn a $3,000 renewable scholarship for a total of $12,000 over the 4 years of college. To apply, just submit your application along with a 400-word essay regarding your RoboFest experience, career goals, and a letter of recommendation from a coach or mentor. The deadline is April 1st. The application can be found on the admissions area of the LTU website. RoboFest can also assist team members with a letter of recommendation if requested. We also have a volunteer opportunity for advanced RoboFest participants to mentor newly formed RoboFest teams. Service hours can be earned for the President's Volunteer Service Award, National Honor Society, Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, any church or school service hour requirements, among others. RoboFest will coordinate teams with volunteers. We will be posting more information about this opportunity soon on the website. The schedule for 2018. On September 30th, we published the international rules. On November 17th, we published the US rules and published them to the website. On November 17th, we opened team registration for US Teams. And through this process, the kickoff process, we are coordinating finalization of rules and clarifications. And on January 15th, 2018, we will finalize the rules. Please watch for an announcement through the e-news. January and February, we will host on-site technical workshops and webinars. This is open registration for competing teams on site. Webinars are open to anyone. On February 17th, we will host a warm-up competition at Lawrence Tech to create videos for judge training. March through April, we host the US and international qualifiers, and then we will conduct the post-assessment. On April 15th, the US and international video qualifier deadline, all videos are due to RoboFest office. On April 22nd, video submission for screening of winning US exhibition teams. The week of April 23rd, we will host Michigan Invitationals on Lawrence Tech's campus. And on May 17th, 18th, and 19th, we will host the World Robofest Championship at Lawrence Tech in Southfield, Michigan. Tentative for workshops, this list is being finalized. Please watch for information on the registration website. We will host EV3 and Robot C workshops for game, BCC workshops with L2 bot, and students can register for more than one workshop if desired. The week of April 23rd, we will host Michigan Invitationals on Lawrence Tech's campus in the Computer Science Robotics Labs. These will be small events for teams that wish to compete. More information will be covered later in this presentation about the Michigan Invitationals. On May 17th, 18th, and 19th, the World Robofest Championship will be held on Lawrence Tech's campus. Thursday, we will host the Robot Drawing Contest. Friday, the RoboParade, Bottle Sumo, UMC, and the Waiver Conference. And Saturday, the Game, Exhibition, RoboArts, and Vision Centric Challenge. The Waiver Conference is the World Conference on Integrated STEAM Education through Robotics. It will be held again this year on Friday, May 18th during the World Robofest Championship event. The call for participation is open on the robofest.net website under the Get Involved tab. Select Waiver. We encourage teachers, educators, coaches, mentors, parents, robotics enthusiasts, and professionals, as well as high school students and college students to attend and prepare presentations. Registration and how to advance for 2018. Any teacher, school administrator, parent, tech specialist, scientist, or engineer can be a RoboFest coach. We request that coaches be adults without a criminal record. Email is the primary and official communication method between the RoboFest office and coaches. Coaches must agree to and abide by the 2018 Coaches Pledge listed here. The roles of a team coach are to recruit team volunteers, including technical mentors and assistant coaches if needed. It's also important to find sponsors to help defray costs. Coaches should facilitate team meetings, enter and update the team data, and upload the team and robot photos on the registration website. Collect the consent and release forms to submit to the events they attend. Request students complete the pre and post assessment. We do host a new coach presentation online on the robofest.net website under Get Involved Overview. To register a team, please read the 2018 General Rules under the 2018 main page. Go to the robofest.net website, click on Coach Login, and submit a new coach registration form. Confirm the registration through your email account. If you do not receive a confirmation email, please contact us at robofest@ltu.edu. Once you have a coach account, you log into your account and select the competition site and category for each team you wish to register. Enter the team's data, pay the registration fee online using PayPal, or choose to send us a check. Then upload team photos and keep the information as updated as necessary. The sites will be frozen for updates 10 days prior to the competition date. Some sites may even be longer than 10 days to allow for cross-country or international shipping. Coaches are notified of the freeze date multiple times. If a division at a site does not have 5 teams or more, the division may be canceled. Teams registered at the division, if the site is canceled, may be moved to other available sites if available in Michigan, or a team can compete via the video qualifier. New this year, age division waiver requests are online when registering team members if the team member is outside the age division. RoboFest office will review the application and respond to the coach via email with approval or disapproval. Usually playing up from junior to senior is permitted. Some questions regarding coaching is, can a coach register multiple teams at a single site? Yes, we do encourage multiple teams. Can a coach use one coach ID to register teams at multiple sites? The answer is also yes. We encourage coaches to use their coach ID number year over year, team over team. Can a student be a member of multiple teams at one site? The answer is yes, but not in the same category. For example, a student can participate in game as well as bottle sumo. If a student does participate in game and exhibition, timing may be a factor. In those cases, we recommend either separate qualifiers or an exhibition team perhaps registering through video qualifier. Can a team register at multiple qualifying sites? Say Yes, the game team in Michigan who would like a second chance to qualify for World Championships can register for Michigan Invitationals with a new team number and a new registration fee. Exhibition teams in Michigan, as well as game and exhibition teams in other U.S. states who would like a second chance to qualify for World Championship can register for the video qualifier with a new team number and a new registration fee. Advancing to the World Championship. For international teams, international game, exhibition, and open teams in member countries will compete at a member country qualifier. Qualified teams will then be advanced to the World Championship through that country's director. International game and exhibition teams in other countries may compete via international video qualifier submission. International open category teams in other countries can register directly for the events at the World Championship. This graph describes the international team advancing through member country qualifiers, international video qualifiers, or directly through for open categories at the RoboFest office. For non-Michigan teams, all game and exhibition trophy winners of non-Michigan qualifiers will compete in the virtual regional for an invitation to the World Championship. The winning game scores will be submitted to RoboFest by the site hosts directly. The teams do nothing. Trophy winning exhibition teams must then prepare a video of their exhibition presentation or demonstration, and the coach must then upload a link to the video to the team's registration site no later than Sunday, April 22nd. The total number of game and exhibition teams advancing from that virtual regional to the World Championship will be decided on the team's scores. New for this year, game and exhibition teams who do not win a trophy at non-Michigan U.S. qualifiers who would like a second chance to qualify for World Championship can register to compete again through the video qualifier. They must register with a new team number and a new registration fee. The deadline for that video submission is April 15th. Game and exhibition teams who earn an invitation to the World Championship, either through the virtual regional or video qualifier, will be notified by World Robofest no later than April 24th. Here's also a graphic of USA teams outside Michigan. New for this year, the Michigan Championship event has been eliminated for Michigan teams. All trophy-winning game teams from each Michigan qualifying competition will automatically advance to the RoboFest World Championship. Game teams who do not qualify, who do not win a trophy from Michigan qualifying competitions, who would like a second chance to qualify for the World Championship, will be eligible to register to compete again at one of several Michigan Invitational events to be scheduled during the week of April 23rd at Lawrence Tech's campus. The registration for Invitationals will open later in the season. Teams must register with a new team member and pay a new registration fee to be eligible to compete. Teams will receive a medal from the Michigan Invitation and a certificate. The total number of game teams advancing from the Michigan Invitationals to the World Championship will be decided on the team scores. Also new for this year, any trophy-winning exhibition team from Michigan will compete in the virtual regional, just as the exhibition and game teams from outside Michigan. Teams must prepare a video of their exhibition presentation and upload the link no later than April 22nd. Non-winning exhibition teams who would like to qualify for the World Championship can register to compete again through Video Qualifier with a new team number and a new registration fee, the deadline being April 15th. Exhibition teams earning an invitation to the World Championship will be noted on April 24th. Again, here is the graphic describing how the Michigan teams advance from the Michigan qualifiers through to World Robofest. Coaches can order duplicate trophies for any team who places at any event. The exact duplicate of the trophy awarded will be ordered for the team. Coaches can also order winner certificates for teams who place at the championship events. It indicates the participant's name, team number, event, and the award won. We do request a fee of $1 per certificate plus shipping and handling. Order forms and additional pricing information will be available at robofest.net later in the season. And now the open competition categories. The open competitions do not require a qualifier except in some countries. Some US sites are hosting open competition categories, but there is no advancing and there is possibly a lower registration fee at those events. All the open competitions will be held during the World Championship on May 17th, 18th, and 19th. Open category registration for the World Championship event will open on March 2018. It is first come, first served, and space is limited. We request that teams register and pay the registration fee early once registration opens. The registration for the robot drawing contest may also be available on site at the World Championship event. The registration for open categories at World Championship events is $50, which covers participation medals, certificates, winners' trophies, and dinner on Friday, May 18th. The robot drawing contest this year, again, backed by popular demand. This is a special open category for the young children, grades kindergarten through grade 3. The theme will be announced on competition day. The rules can be found on the Get Involved Robot Drawing Contest page. RoboParade, the robots are decorated like parade floats and follow a line and the robot in front of it on a parade route. Junior division is expanded to include 4th grade for this division. So therefore it's perfect for beginners. The maximum number of team members for RoboParade is 5, and this year's event theme is a celebration of world culture. The rules can be found on the Get Involved RoboParade webpage. The object of Bottle Sumo is to be the first robot to intentionally push a bottle off the table or be the last robot remaining on the table. Open for junior and senior divisions. However, this year we've expanded the senior division to include a second category, the unlimited category for any robot platform, as well as the classic category for LEGO NXT, EV3, and VEX IQ. The maximum number of team members for junior and senior Bottle Sumo is 3. Rules can be found under Get Involved Bottle Sumo. The Vision Centric Challenge is a robot navigation challenge using vision sensors. It's an advanced senior high school students and college division competition. The maximum number of team members is 3 for the senior and 2 for the college. This year's challenge has been announced, Find and Count Objects. The RoboFest VCC rules can be found on the website under Get Involved VCC. The Unknown Mission Challenge is where missions are completely unknown until the day of the challenge. For junior and senior divisions, LEGO NXT and EV3 platforms only. All the robot components must be unassembled at the beginning of the competition. The maximum team members is 3, and the rules can be found under Get Involved UMC. This year, we're changing the name of GRAF to RoboArts. It's very similar to exhibition, but projects are specifically focused on the visual and performing arts. It's open to junior and senior division, maximum team members 5. The rules can be found under robofest.net, Get Involved, RoboArts. And now, the rules for each main competition category. The 2 main competitions are game and exhibition. Age divisions, junior and senior. Maximum team number is 5. Any robot platform can be used. There are many unknown factors for game. An exhibition, we do consider the lighting condition an unknown factor. Team registration fee for qualifiers, including participation medals, certificates, and medals, and trophies, is $50. The qualifying sites for game and exhibition, the complete list can be found on the robofest.net website under registration. Currently, we have qualifiers in many states, and we are still building our registration list. We have international hosts around the world. Please take a look at the registration list. We are still accepting site host applications as of early December. For video qualifier, we accept from US and Canadian game and exhibition teams who do not have a RoboFest qualifier. They may register online video submission. International game and exhibition teams who do not have a national RoboFest director may register for online video submission. Game teams should contact robofest@ltu.edu prior to submission of their video to get the unknown factor information. New for this year, when submitting a video, the coach must include a link to the team video directly on the team's registration page. This year, we will not accept emails. All video submission must be received by Sunday, April 15th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Video submission teams will be recognized through medals and certificates, just as other qualifiers are recognized. The winners will be decided by the judges appointed by the RoboFest office. Winners' trophies and certificates will be presented at the World Championship or shipped to the coach if the team does not attend the competition. We host a photo contest for teams. Please upload your team photograph within 3 weeks after the team registration, but at least 10 days prior to the competition. Once the site is frozen, you can no longer upload photographs. We use upload date, team spirit, unity, harmony, and uniqueness for selection criteria. The winners are announced during the World Robofest Championship. Here are just a couple of the winners from last year. Exhibition rules. Exhibition teams have complete freedom to show off any type of creative, intelligent robotics project. It's basically a science fair for robotics. There is no recommended theme for this year. Robots must employ sensors, and we encourage human-to-robot and robot-to-robot interaction. Program-controlled remotes are allowed if the program of the remote controller is programmed by the students. The space for the project is limited to 64 square feet, including a 6 or 8 foot table. 4 minutes are given for the official presentation, including the demonstration. The team is responsible for keeping the time. Teams should not ask judges to be part of the official demonstration. Prior to the qualifiers, sharing of online videos is highly recommended. It can be uploaded directly to the team's registration page. After the qualifiers, any teams who advance must have a video uploaded to their site in order to be considered for advancing. There are many example projects online. Visit the robofest.net and click on prior years, then prior exhibitions. Judging of the exhibition follows the rubric, which is posted online under Get Involved Exhibition. The application of math and science theories which are appropriate to the team member's age level is a strong plus for judging. If the math concepts are much higher than the grade level, it's okay, but it may not give any advantages for judging. One team member is allowed to compete, but they will receive the lowest score under the teamwork criteria. Site hosts may utilize the new judging application to streamline and reduce errors. This is the first half of the exhibition judging rubric. The score is 1 to 5, and it's weighted depending on the category. And the second half of the judging rubric. Rules for game. The 2018 game is the Autonomous Tennis Ball Collector, and this is a sample of a junior playing field. The mission of the game is to develop an autonomous robot that collects tennis balls on a tennis court table and puts the balls into a ball box. The robot should also move trash bottles completely off the table. All the tasks should be done completely autonomously within 2 minutes without any external help. Points are calculated and earned based on the final location of the balls and the trash objects. At the World Championship, additional unknown tasks will be added. The official game rules, judging score sheet, sample unknown factors, site host procedures, and more will be online. You can be found going to RoboFest, Get Involved, Game. There are also some sample videos that can be watched on the website. And here are the links if you'd like to click directly. To start a game, the robot starting location and orientation within the start zone will be unveiled 30 minutes before the impounding for each round. The robot orientation can be west, north, east, or south directions. To end a game, the task will be unveiled 30 minutes before impounding for each round. An example of a junior division ending task is for the robot to come to a complete stop on the black fence. For the senior division, an example of stop task is where the robot must stop on the black fence and display the length of the box in millimeters. The competition time will be recorded only when the ending mission is completed correctly. Otherwise, the time is blank. Violations can occur when the human player touches either the robot or any playing field material during the round, or if the robot drops off the table and touches the floor. If any violation occurs, the judge will announce violation and give the team the option to either reset the field and continue the run or decline a reset. If the team declines the reset, the judges can end the run and the score will be calculated for that round. The team may also request a complete reset at any time during the run, even when there is no violation. Only one complete reset of the playing field is allowed for a run. The reset is done only by a judge while the 2-minute countdown timer continues to run. Judges must reset quickly as possible. A reset penalty is assessed as defined on the scoring sheet. A partial reset is not allowed. When the field is reset, all the points earned from the previous attempt are lost or cleared. A team can repair their robot and/or change the program during the reset. The robot may attempt or complete the tasks in any order except the unknown game-ending task. The unknown factors will be unveiled according to Table 2, field dimensions and unveil times. A 30-minute work time will be given to adjust the robot and/or change the code after unveiling. During the time, all people except contestants and authorized staff and volunteers will be evacuated from the pit area and the room if possible. Here's a diagram taken from the rules document. Field dimensions and unveil times taken from the rules document. Field component properties, color, and unveil times. This is a summary from the rules document. Some examples of a gap under the table measurement. The gap will be measured at the base of the table. We understand that different tables have different edges. We hope we'll try to make sure that each table pair has the same beveled edge. The minimum distance between the edge of the table and the tennis ball or the trash object is 2.5 centimeters. And here is also an example of the water bottle with the foil tape. This is how the box fences will be prepared and taped together and taped to the table. And this is an indication of where the box fence will be taped to the table. This is a minimum. If the site hosts feel that they need to tape the box fence to the table even more securely, that is completely fine. Robot specifications for junior and senior division. A RoboFest team ID tag is required on the top of the robot, and the label identifying the front of the robot is required also. At the start of the competition, at the impound, the robot maximum width, length, and height dimensions are maximum 35 centimeters. After the robot starts, the robot may autonomously expand to a maximum width, length, and height of 50 centimeters. And during the impound, both the starting and expanded sizes will be measured. Robot connector wires are allowed to extend beyond the maximum dimensions for either the start or expanded, but if the wires are used for anything other than electrical connections, they must be considered part of the robot and fall within the maximum dimensions. Example of how we will measure the robots for impound. There are no weight limitations. We will allow any number of sensors or motor or sensor types unless it's harmful to humans. Ultrasonic sensors are allowed, but we have discovered that they may not be able to detect the tennis balls. We will allow any number or type of motor or servos, but the motor must be controlled by an onboard controller. Any material or robot kit may be used to construct the robot, including tape, glue, bolts and nuts, rubber bands, etc., but the robot may not carry tennis balls or trash objects prior to the start. The differences between junior and senior divisions. The main distinction between junior and senior is the value of H, which is the height of the ball box. For junior, it's 7 centimeters. For senior, it's 20. Another main difference is the box size. For junior is unveiled at the beginning of the competition day and will not change throughout the day. For senior, the box length and width is unveiled after impounding and it may change round to round. The distance between the edges of the table is unveiled before work time for junior and then unveiled after impounding for senior. The number of trash bottles for junior is 1 and for senior it is up to 3. There is a limit of 1 onboard controller for junior and no limit for senior. Procedures to play rounds. Only contestants are allowed to access the pit area, team tables, practice fields, and official game fields throughout the entire competition day, including during the setup time before the opening ceremony, during work time, and breaks. Adult coaches, mentors, and other volunteers may assist teams with transporting materials if necessary, but then they must evacuate the pit immediately. Playing field, ball bottle locations will be different for each round. When the unknown factors are unveiled, teams will be provided a hard copy of the information or it will be projected on a screen. Teams will be given a 30-minute work time after the unknown factors, how to start, and how to end tasks are unveiled to work on their robots. During this time, all the people except contestants and authorized staff volunteers will be evacuated from the pit and the room if space provides. All teams must submit their robot to the impound area when the 30-minute work time has expired. Robots may be taken to be impounded early, and we request that only one team member should deliver the robot to the impound table. During the impounding process, judges will inspect the robots, including the size, before and after expanding, team ID and label indicating the front and the number of controllers. No power will be supplied at the impound table, and the entire robot must be impounded, including rechargeable batteries. After impounding, the judges will set up the official playing field with the balls and the bottles. Teams will compete in a predetermined order decided by the site host. During the game rounds, all team members must remain in the team spectator area. We will not allow access to the pit for any team or parents or coaches. A maximum of 2 contestants per team are allowed at the playing field during the run, and the contestants must move away at least 1 meter from the field after starting the robot. All the scoring is done after the run is over. The team member must sign the score sheet to confirm their score, and the actual score and percent score will be displayed to the teams to validate the data entry of the scorekeeper. Winners in each age division will be decided by the average total percent score of the 2 rounds. Tiebreakers will be the best percent score of the 2 rounds and the highest time from that percent score. And if needed, a rerun will be managed. Some reminders of general rules and additional rules and restrictions on competition day specific to the game. Proctors are watching for the following violations. If coaches or parents are in the pit area during the practice or work time, except for the initial transport of materials. If coaches or parents are accessing the practice or official game tables at any time. If teams are communicating between the team and the parents or coaches, verbally or electronically, while the team is setting up and practicing in the pit area and during work time. If a team member leaves the pit unsupervised during the work time before the robot is impounded, and if a team alters its own robot in the impound area after impound. Proctors are also watching for teams handling or interfering with another team's computer or robot, either in the pit or impound area. Any destruction of property or inappropriate words or behavior toward team members, other teams, audiences, members, judges, or staff. Any violations can result in deduction of points or disqualification at the judge's discretion. If anyone sees any suspicious activities, we request that they notify the nearest volunteer immediately. Spectators are welcome to take pictures or video, but we do require that your flash is off. A special note, though every effort is made to be consistent and precise in all of the dimensions of the playing field and parts, RoboFest assumes a tolerance of plus or minus 3 millimeters unless stated otherwise. If there are multiple playing fields at the competition site, the chief game judge will check consistency between the playing fields. Judges and contestants should remain at least 1 meter distance from the field. Final decisions are at the discretion of the chief game judge. Here's the top half of the autonomous tennis ball collector scoring sheet. And the bottom half. We do have game field kits available for purchase for $10 plus shipping and handling, or they can be picked up in the RoboFest office. It consists of 6 tennis balls, 2 pieces of tape for the water bottles, 1 box fence in pieces, 1 ball box, either junior or senior, 1 printed measuring tape to adhere to the tennis ball table, and 10 ball or trash markers. Some questions that we have fielded throughout our kickoff process that have been answered in clarifications or rule changes. Will the connector wires be counted in the dimension when the robot is measured? The answer is no, but if the wires are used for anything other than an electrical connection, they must be within the maximum dimensions. How will the percent score be calculated? The percent score is calculated by the total score divided by the maximum possible score for the individual round, and it's done on the scoring spreadsheet, not by the judges. Will the box be open or closed? The box will have a closed bottom. Can the box be moved outside the box fence or off the table? The answer is yes, but the box cannot be flipped over to cover the balls. It must remain upright. Will power be supplied at impound? The answer is no. Can batteries be charged during impound? The answer is also no. The entire robot must be impounded, including any rechargeable batteries. Can the robot be made with tennis balls or trash objects? The robot may not carry tennis balls or trash objects prior to the start. Any additional questions, comments, or corrections can be emailed to us at robofest@ltu.edu. Please make sure to join the RoboFest e-news list at robofest.net. This concludes our presentation. Good luck.